Welcome to the Peripheral Edge podcast. This story is titled The Cabin. It is about a woman who returns to a childhood cabin and is forced to confront an unpleasant memory. Let's begin. Claire Marsden turned the doorknob to a cabin she hadn't visited since her best friend vanished in the autumn of 2019. The door creaked open with a forceful nudge after she pressed her shoulder against the weathered wooden door knocker. A deluge of stale air filled her nostrils, and she gagged. She left her muddy shoes on the porch, stepping softly onto the ragged carpet fiber. Tiny claws of rodents could be heard scattering, and it only intensified as the echoes of their exit replaced the silence. The front door allowed a welcomed surge of forest fresh air as it coursed its way through each room, tapping on every window, searching for a way out, or perhaps a way to let the rest of the outdoor air in. She didn't bother closing the door behind her. The rays of the sun that beamed in over her shoulder allowed the tiny flecks of dust in the air to sparkle, similar to the way that fireflies would light up the night sky during a campfire of s'mores and a cup of hot chocolate. Claire stretched her arms wide, and when she felt enough of her upper back relax, she reached behind and gently slid the backpack off her shoulders and placed it on the cushion of a gray leather sofa. She remembered that it used to be a red sofa. She hovered with an outstretched index finger, inches above the once familiar cushion, and scrawled out the letter C, which confirmed her initial thought. It was red leather all along. Dust coated every surface, leaving the cabin frozen in time. The profound stillness of the space since Martha's disappearance weighed heavily on her. Claire's heart wrenched at the thought of hearing the sirens and the background chatter of investigators as they combed through anything within reach in a quest for answers. Claire shook her head with a quick burst to clear her thoughts and center herself. She decided to head into the kitchen. There was no power, yet she toggled the on-off switch a few times anyway. The high-backed dining chairs were in place, tucked snug against the square dining table. The bowl of faux fruit that remained as a conversational centerpiece was now ashen, draped in the layers of dust. There was a window above the kitchen sink. The navy blue curtains had faded to a light powdered blue from the comings and goings of the sun. She stood by the sink, leaning across the countertop to slide the window coverings open. Bits of curtain crumbled between her thumb and forefinger, but she still managed to spread them apart wide enough to view the lake off in the distance. It remained as she remembered it, shimmering ripples from the wind escaping the confines of the trees that surrounded the area as it caressed the still water, assertive enough to cause motion, but gentle enough to maintain surface tension. Claire closed her eyes, and a vortex of fragmented memories. Martha's tear-streaked face, the flash of a searchlight swirled behind her eyelids. Her stomach churned as faces from the past rushed in a disorderly parade that caused her to wince. The end. Thank you for listening at the Peripheral Edge. If our story resonated with you, please share this episode with a friend and subscribe. It truly helps the show grow. We'll see you back here next week. Until then, watch out for what lurks in the peripheral.